5 minutes. It's got to be about 8. Teresa.
Mike, what's the biggest challenge in dealing with the Patriots? The flexibility that they have, being able to change things defensively week to week, and how do you try to game plan for that?
Well, there's a lot of issues. When you try to get ready to play these guys, I think they got a number of players that are very instinctive, that are very in tune with what the game plan is each and every week. They're talented players. Tom obviously orchestrates the offense, gets the guys where he wants them, when he wants them there. They work at a fast pace. Defensively, they're multiple. They play a bunch of different fronts, a bunch of different coverages. So it'll be, a huge challenge. They're always very sound, very fundamentally sound, scheme sound, and they do a great job with situations.
You seem to really aspire to the kind of game-to-game flexibility that they have. How long does it take to kind of have the personnel and build the kind of scheme where you could conceivably have a version of that?
Since I just finished my 8th game, I don't know. I think that would be, a better question for a veteran coach. I think that maybe has kind of gone through that and tried to get to that point. That's sure. I mean, I hope. Well, I mean, I think that it all depends. I hope that anything that we have that we want to implement or try to do wouldn't take too long. I just think that there's a fine line between doing too much, not doing enough, what the players can handle, what you see them being able to excel at on the field, and allow them to play fast and give them enough details to be able to do their job. So there's a fine line there, and hopefully we can find it.
How do you handle a short week? Do you end up leaving stuff out? Do you condense things? How do you make it?
Well, I mean, I think we try to do as much as we can possibly do and find out what the players can handle. We'll go practice here in a little bit, and we'll see where we are as far as getting off on the right foot here to start the week.
I've been a teammate of Tom's. Are you surprised that he's able to maintain the level that he's at? I mean, you guys are similar in age, and he's still playing, and you're where you are now.
Yeah, I guess take that as not a compliment, but he's a competitive player, competitive person, on and off the field. He loves football, and I think that's the first thing, is that he loves everything about football. He loves the locker room. He loves the challenges that it brings. He loves going out on the field and competing. And so, his body could do it longer than mine could at the position that he played.
Did you ever pick him off in practice, or did that tick him off if you did?
That was a long time ago, Jim. I think that the focus right now has got to be on how we get our team ready to play. I know that's what Bill's doing with his team. We have to be able to turn a page and move on to an extremely difficult opponent without having that extra day of rest. So that's what we're trying to do.
Can you use anything from when these teams met in the playoffs last year? Did any of that help you leading up to this week's game as far as how matchups went?
I mean, other than hoping that we get aligned and, not uncover guys and, give up a bunch of free yardage just because we're not ready to go. That's the pace at which they played, and that's where they're comfortable. They're comfortable playing there, and Tom does a good job. So we'll have to be very aware of that and making sure that we're lined up, ready to go, and give ourselves a chance.
It looks like you'd take every snap if you could. You'd jump in to play Freeney on scout team, to play on special teams. Did he let you do all that? Were there ever constraints, or could you jump up? I know he liked that you wanted.
I don't think he was worried about me getting hurt, if that's what you're talking about. 8 years in New England was really good for Jen and Tyler and Carter and obviously me. I just really think that we got to focus on the Patriots, and I got to do a good job here with the Titans.
Is there anybody here that's jumping into everything to that degree?
I think that there's guys that would, and I think that there are guys that are. We're asking Rashawn to take a lot of snaps because I think that's somewhere where they can develop. and he can develop as a player, is getting those scout team looks and just going and playing the game and practicing. You know, there's a number of guys that play a lot of different positions for us. You know, and so we're just trying to make sure, you know, Kenny's been out there, you know, Logan, I mean, they'll all go out there, you know, and so there's different times where guys are doing that. You know, so everybody's got to, you know, we only got 63 guys, and some of them are hurt, so everybody's got to be ready to go, you know, help us out at practice.
What are some things you do in practice to help prepare for that tempo? You can get guys alert or aware as they're coming up.
You know, I just think try to, you know, just have the offense just go and call plays. You know, Blaine does a great job for us, and again, a lot of plays are similar around the league. People call it differently, and there's some, you know, different, I guess, techniques that they may coach, but the plays, a lot of the plays are similar, and so, you know, Blaine does a great job for us, and, you know, so we can just have him, you know, get out there and make sure that he's calling plays at the line and going fast so those guys aren't looking at a card.
You said you learned in Dallas that this team was ready to play for 60 minutes and finish. What do you hope to learn from them with this challenge this week?
Well, I mean, I think that's still a few days off. I think right now it's can they quickly turn the page and get on to the preparation that's going to be vital to our success this week, and that has to happen as of, you know, a few hours ago. We spent a short amount of time on Dallas, really quick, congratulated them, but then you know, we've got a bigger challenge ahead of us this week, and so we're behind. You know, they've got an extra day on us, and so that's what I hope is I hope that they can handle, you know, winning a game on the road and then, you know, coming back here and continuing to prepare and put a lot into it, and then obviously once we get to Sunday, performing.
Appreciate it, Mike.
Appreciate it.